Hello, everyone. My name is Tara Scubella, and I'm founder of Earth Tantra. Earthing helps us recenter, reground, and reconnect in times of stress, chaos, and anxiety. However, after watching this video, you'll probably understand why prescribing yourself the practice of earthing should be done even when we're feeling well. So, welcome to Earthing, Nature's Healthcare. What exactly is earthing? Earthing is the direct contact with Mother Earth, so meaning skin to skin upon her natural materials such as sand, soil, rock, rooted trees. But this does not include man-made materials like asphalt or walking barefoot on your deck or in your home. Think back to our ancestors and their connection with Mother Earth. Literally, we've been barefooting since humankind. And our ancestors lived in places where dirt was abundant, even inside of their homes. And they slept on the ground, they walked on the ground, they played on the ground, they birthed on the ground, they cooked on the ground. And some of our ancestors, depending on where they lived, even wore naturally man-made materials. So materials like leather can also transmit the earthing healing frequency. Before I go any further, I really want to differentiate the difference between grounding and earthing. So grounding is the state of being calm and centered. And you can ground doing practices like yoga, meditation, breath work, etc. But earthing is the exchange of electrons transferred skin to skin with Mother Earth. So earthing is a grounding practice, but being grounded isn't necessarily earthing. And in this picture, you'll see people laying on the ground, some with their skin in contact with Mother Earth and some not. So technically in this picture, the people who have skin to skin contact with Mother Earth are practicing earthing. The Earth vibrates at a 7.83 hertz plus. So sometimes the Earth deviates from this a little bit and her frequency is much higher. This is also known as the Schumann resonance, and this is her heartbeat. And if you can kind of think of this exchange as we are her children living upon her breast. And the vibration of the 7.83 hertz is the same frequency of being calm and in a very relaxed state of mind. And this is where cell rejuvenation and healing actually occurs within the body. However, on the flip side, in today's day and age, we are surrounded by 30,000 to 300 billion hertz everywhere. This ranges from where we are in our homes with Wi-Fi, perhaps traveling, how many electronics are near or on our body, how close we are to cell towers. So this means that even if we are in our community parks, we could still be surrounded by a hertz so incredibly great that it affects us on a level that we don't even recognize. So no wonder why we're craving healing practices and well-being habits in our modern day society. We are so ungrounded, and we have left one of our ancestral and childhood daily rituals of earthing. Our bodies are feeling this high vibration that we're surrounded with, and we are hearing them. Now, earthing balances our cortisol levels. So I really wish that we would all make our own prescription to earth every single day, or perhaps the medical field. I know some people are, but it would be really encouraging if more medical professionals would prescribe earthing. Earthing decreases stress, inflammation, headaches, anxiety, and so much more, and it improves our memory, sleep, joy, calmness, and clarity. And I personally have ADHD, and earthing really helps me in maintaining a more calm and centered state of being. So what are the secrets to earthing and being a more happier and healthier person? It's really easy. We can just take off our shoes and get outside. Our pets do it all the time, so why not use them as our guide? They're constantly barefoot. Think of other ways that you can earth with that direct skin to skin contact. Perhaps it's taking off those gloves and working those hands into the garden as we set aside the fear of having dirty hands and nails. Or perhaps it's just something simple as sitting in a chair outside in our backyard, on the beach, just talking with your friends with your shoes off and letting your heels and your soles touch Mother Earth herself. You can also hug a tree because a tree is a natural product of Mother Earth, or stones, so we can stand on tree stumps. We can hug a tree. So those happy tree hugging hippies were right all along back in the day. Again, skin to skin contact with that bark. And we can also substitute rocks in this case. So I invite you to consider any fears that you may have that's preventing you from earthing. Perhaps it's shame of your feet. Perhaps it's what others might think of you if you're walking around without any shoes on. Perhaps it's the fear of having dirty feet. And here I also want to bring up that over 5 years ago, I actually learned to walk a total of a mile in slushy snow. And I was a very weird foot person. I didn't like people touching my feet. I was always in socks and shoes. But once I learned to get over that fear of the physical sensations in my feet, I was able to accomplish so much. And other things that we fear are stepping on a stone or perhaps pine needles or a little rock, or feeling the sensations that we're not used to on the pads of our feet. And of course, again, getting dirty, but actually learning to squish the mud between your toes and releasing that fear of having dirty feet, because we know we can rinse them off, can be a really fun practice when we're. So think back to your childhood. And if your parent let you be a free range child, think back to those happy memories. How did you feel when you were able to run around in your backyard being barefoot, or maybe playing on the beach? For most of us, those were really happy times. And we were so grounded and connected with nature and connected with Mother Earth at those times in our life. So I really encourage you, if you have kids or grandkids, to let your kids run free. Now, if you're somebody who enjoys spending money on substitutions or healthcare, there are some products that are out there. There's a grounding mat with a copper coil that you can stick into the ground outside and run it up into your bed through a window. I also make fancy earthing lifestyle shoes. And these are actually really great products for people who are immobile and can't leave, or maybe bedridden. But I really encourage you to embrace the free wellness and healthcare and do it for yourself with the real deal. Go outside and place your feet on those rocks. Place your feet on that wood. Place your feet on the grass, the sand, the dirt. Enjoy yourself. So I challenge you to take a point of time in your life, whether it's 5 minutes a day, 10 minutes a day for 10 days, or 20 minutes a day for 20 days, and take this barefooting challenge and let me know how it goes. What is coming up for you during this challenge? What have you noticed? And again, keeping away those cell phones would be really helpful with those high frequencies. So keep calm and walk barefoot. And I love this quote by Carl Jung: when you walk with naked feet, how can you ever forget the earth? Mother Earth kissing our feet, supporting us. Again, my name is Tara Scubella, and I'm an earthing and nature meditation expert. I'm founder of Earth Tantra. I offer private and group retreats, as well as online virtual courses. And you can find me and Earth Tantra on YouTube. And the whole premise of Earth Tantra is healing with nature and transforming with Tantra. And please really do share with me what came up for you in your 5, 10, or 20-day challenge.